Holding this pringle in my hand and not eating it is killing me.
Food is extremely vital for our health and sustenance. However, it is critical to be cautious of what we eat because certain foods can be harmful to our health. The appearance of a food item does not always imply its safety factors, as ingredients and manufacturing procedures can have a considerable impact on how it affects our bodies. Stay with us as we explore 15 food products that you may reconsider purchasing once you learn about their manufacturing processes. Number 15. Hot dogs. Hot dogs, those beloved treats we associate with fun-filled events, have a surprising origin that may change the way we view them. Made from a mixture of ground-up and pureed animal flesh, including trimmings, fatty tissues, and byproducts, hot dogs are a far cry from the image we have in our minds. It's ironic that we've named them after dogs, beloved pets we would never even consider consuming. Pigs, the main source of hot dog meat, are beings just like dogs, raising ethical questions about our food choices. The process of making hot dogs is not for the faint of heart. A hot dog does not resemble any specific part of an animal because it is made from the leftover parts that remain after the more valuable and profitable sections have been sold. These leftover parts, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, include muscle trimmings, fatty tissues, head meat, animal feet, animal skin, blood, liver, and other byproducts from the slaughter process. Flavorings, preservatives, and other additives are thrown into the mix to enhance taste and extend shelf life. The resulting substance is then injected into cellulose casings, shaped into the familiar hot dog form and cooked in giant ovens. Finally, the casings are removed, and the hot dogs are packaged, inspected, and shipped off to stores. This description might make you think twice about indulging in a hot dog. Processed meats like hot dogs have been linked to cancer, and the industry itself raises concerns about animal welfare. Number 14. Instant noodles. Let's discover the dark secrets lurking in your beloved instant noodles. These quick and easy meals may seem convenient, but they come with a hidden price. Picture this: pre-cooked noodles infused with tantalizing flavors, encased in individual packets or cups. Sounds appetizing, right? Well, hold on tight as we unveil the truth behind the scenes. What exactly goes into these instant noodles, you ask? The main ingredient is maida, a refined and bleached version of wheat flour. Loaded with salt and palm oil, these noodles are then sprinkled with a concoction of artificial colorings, preservatives, and the notorious monosodium glutamate, MSG. But that's not all. These noodles, designed for extended shelf life, undergo a highly processed journey, leaving little room for nutrition. They're alarmingly low in fiber, protein, and essential nutrients while packing a punch of fat, carbs, calories, and sodium. It's a nutritional disaster waiting to happen. Let's dig deeper into the manufacturing process. Wheat flour, palm oil, and salt are blended, forming a dough. This dough is rolled out and sliced into thin strips. After steaming and dehydrating, the noodles take a sizzling dip in hot oil, further extending their shelf life. Unfortunately, this process involves the use of palm oil, which not only adds to the fat content, but also raises concerns about its environmental impact. Dangerous ingredients lurk within, too. Take maida, also known as all-purpose flour, for instance. It's highly processed, lacking in nutritional value, and can contribute to indigestion, weight gain, and bowel problems. And hold your breath as we introduce tertiary butyl hydroquinone, a chemical preservative that, with chronic exposure, may increase the risk of cancer. But wait, there's more. MSG, the notorious flavor enhancer, can trigger unpleasant side effects such as nausea, headaches, and heart palpitations. And let's not forget the sodium overload, with a single serving of instant noodles exceeding the recommended daily intake, potentially leading to hypertension, diabetes, and water retention. As if that's not enough, vegetable oils like palm, cottonseed, or genetically modified canola oil are commonly used, contributing to high saturated fat content. Corn syrup, known for its addictive properties, is sneakily added to preserve the texture. Beware of the hidden dangers. Still not convinced? How about the presence of BPA, which can interfere with female hormones, or propylene glycol, used to prevent drying but carries the risk of acute toxicity in some individuals? So, next time you reach for that steaming bowl of instant noodles, think twice. It may be a quick fix, but the price you pay for convenience could be a blow to your health. Number 12. Tuna. Seafood lovers, did you know that not all canned tuna is created equal? Let's start with water-packed tuna. You might assume that your water-packed tuna is actually packed in water, but think again. Take a closer look at the label, and you'll find a surprising ingredient: vegetable broth. That's right. Major brands like Bumblebee, Starkist, and Chicken of the Sea all use vegetable broth in their water-packed tuna, and this broth may contain garlic and onion. Hold on, though, because the plot thickens. Bumblebee's vegetable broth includes a blend of carrots, peas, bell peppers, onion, parsley, celery, and garlic. Starkist's vegetable broth is a mixture of carrots, celery, garlic, onions, parsley, peas, soybeans, tomatoes, and potato extract. Chicken of the Sea's vegetable broth is derived from a combination of beans, including soybeans, cabbage, carrots, celery, garlic, onions, parsley, peas, potatoes, bell peppers, spinach, and tomatoes. Chicken of the Sea, in particular, mentions on their website that vegetable broth is added to enhance flavor and create a milder taste. But hold just a minute. Don't we want our tuna to taste like tuna? Don't despair, though, because there are fantastic quality canned tunas out there that are packed in water and taste absolutely delicious. Yes, you can still savor the true flavor of fish without the added vegetable broth shenanigans. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room: mercury. The issue of mercury content in canned tuna has long been a concern. Pollution releases mercury into our environment, including the oceans, and larger fish like tuna accumulate more mercury due to their diet of smaller fish. The Food and Drug Administration advises pregnant women and children to monitor their intake, but for most people, enjoying canned tuna up to twice a week should be perfectly fine. Opting for light or skipjack tuna can also help reduce mercury exposure. If you're looking for a premium experience, keep an eye out for canned tuna packed in glass. Though it may be pricier, it often delivers exceptional taste and texture that's truly worth the splurge. Number 11. Pringles. Pringles and other stackable chips may not be what they seem. Let go of the notion that they come from actual potatoes, because the truth is far from that. In a fascinating twist, the Pringles company once argued that their chips aren't even technically potato chips to avoid hefty taxes in the UK. So, if they're not made from potatoes, what are they made of? The process begins with a mixture of rice, wheat, corn, and potato flakes, which are combined into a dough-like substance. This concoction is then flattened into an incredibly thin sheet and cut into chip cookies by a machine. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. The chips are pressed onto molds, giving them a distinct curve that allows them to fit perfectly into one another. Afterward, they take a dip in boiling oil, get blow-dried, and are sprayed with powdered flavors. Finally, they are expertly stacked on a slow-moving conveyor belt before being packaged and making their way into the eager mouths of consumers. Now let's address the darker side of these seemingly harmless snacks. Potato chips, whether made from actual potatoes or not, rank among the most toxic processed foods you can consume. One of the culprits is acrylamide, a cancer-causing chemical that forms when carbohydrate-rich foods are cooked at high temperatures. Potato chips and French fries are particularly notorious for containing high levels of acrylamide. In fact, some potato chip brands have been found to exceed the federal limit by a mind-boggling 500 times. These dangerous levels prompted a lawsuit in California, resulting in a settlement requiring chip makers to reduce acrylamide levels. So, next time you reach for a can of Pringles or any stackable chip, remember the unconventional ingredients and the potential health risks they carry. Number 10. Cheese. Indulge in the glory of cheese, the superstar of culinary delights. Whether it's melted on a pizza, folded into a sandwich, or savored on its own, cheese adds a creamy texture and tantalizing satisfaction to every bite. But in our pursuit of cheesy bliss, have we taken it too far? Let's take a closer look at one particular cheesy concoction that's both convenient and controversial: spray cheese. Cheese shooting out of a can like a burst of flavor. It's a quick and easy way to add gooey goodness to all your favorite dishes. But is it really good for you? Well, the short answer is a hesitant no. Canned and sprayed cheese often contain preservatives and chemicals not found in naturally processed cheeses, and some of these compounds may have serious health consequences if consumed in excess. Let's start with sodium citrate, a common ingredient in spray cheese. It acts as an emulsifying agent and preservative, keeping dairy-based products from going stale for longer periods. However, sodium citrate has been linked to dental erosion, dissolving the protective enamel of your teeth and increasing the risk of dental problems and sensitivity. That convenient can of spray cheese might not be worth the toll it takes on your pearly whites. Next up is sodium phosphate, another ingredient commonly used in processed foods and spray cheese. It serves as a texture enhancer and extends the product's shelf life. While food-grade sodium phosphate is generally considered safe, consuming excessive amounts can pose health risks. In some cases, the use of oral sodium phosphate as a bowel cleaning agent has led to kidney failure or injury, so while spray cheese offers instant culinary excitement, it's essential to consider the potential drawbacks. Number 9. Soft drinks. Dive into the captivating world of soft drinks, those fizzy, flavorful beverages that tantalize your taste buds. Soft drinks, whether carbonated or not, are a class of non-alcoholic delights that come in a myriad of flavors. Picture this: a combination of ingredients like water, carbon dioxide, sugar, acids, juices, and flavors, all blended to create the perfect thirst-quenching experience. But the harm it causes our body is next level. Let's start with the main ingredient: water. While it's usually sourced from a safe municipal supply, it undergoes further processing to ensure consistency. From sand filters to activated carbon purifiers, the water is purified, removing impurities and unwanted tastes or odors. Carbonation. This is what gives soft drinks their effervescence and zesty kick. Carbon dioxide gas, stored under intense pressure, is added to the beverage either in liquid form or as dry ice. Through a chilling process, the liquid is cascaded over plates, allowing the carbon dioxide to infuse the drink and create those delightful bubbles. The colder the liquid and the higher the pressure, the more carbon dioxide it absorbs, resulting in that harmful gaseous concussion. Now let's talk about flavor. Flavors are derived from a variety of sources, from fruits and nuts to roots and herbs. These natural and artificial flavorings, along with sweeteners, acids for tartness, and preservatives if needed, are meticulously combined to create concentrated flavoring syrups. These syrups are then mixed with water and sugar. The result? A sugary volcano. Soft drinks, particularly those loaded with sugar, have come under scrutiny due to their association with chronic health conditions. Excessive sugar consumption has been linked to weight gain, obesity, and tooth decay. Number 8. Ice cream. This segment is likely to make ice cream enthusiasts feel a little down, and as someone who loves ice cream, I have also experienced feelings of sadness and confusion since learning about its production process. How do manufacturers achieve that perfect scoop every time? The answer lies in the clever use of additives and preservatives. Additives and preservatives are the unsung heroes of the ice cream industry, ensuring your favorite frozen treat remains delicious and maintains its quality for longer periods. These ingredients work together to enhance flavor, appearance, and shelf life. Let's take a closer look at these substances. Stabilizers come first. They prevent pesky ice crystals from forming, ensuring your ice cream remains smooth and velvety. Guar gum, derived from nature's wonders, helps maintain that texture. Carrageenan, an extract from seaweed, takes it a step further, making it smooth. And let's not forget xanthan gum, another ingredient that doesn't let ice crystal form while improving the overall texture. Emulsifiers are next, bringing together the duo of fat and water. Imagine a perfectly blended marriage, resulting in a creamy, dreamy ice cream. Lecithin, derived from soybeans, plays a leading role in this emulsion dance, creating a harmonious texture while warding off ice crystals. Mono and diglycerides, synthetic sidekicks, lend their superpowers to blend fat and water seamlessly, and we can't overlook the synthetic polysorbate 80, making sure the emulsion is done. Sugar takes center stage as the most common sweetener, providing not only a sweet taste, but also contributing to that texture. Corn syrup lends its helping hand by preventing ice crystals from forming and ensuring a silky smooth finish. And let's not forget high fructose corn syrup, a sweeter variant, adding a touch of sweetness to the mix. Sorbates, like potassium sorbate and sodium sorbate, fend off the growth of mold and other unwanted microorganisms. Benzoates, including sodium benzoate and potassium benzoate, come in next, warding off yeast, mold, and bacteria. Sulfites step in, preventing oxidation and browning and maintaining appearance. And while nitrites and nitrates improve color and flavor, their use remains controversial due to potential health concerns. So the next time you savor a spoonful of ice cream, remember all these chemicals that might make your ice cream look devouring and taste delicious, but in the long run, they impose immense harmful effects on human health. Number 7. Tomato ketchup. Let's now talk about the dark side of that beloved bottle of tomato sauce and prepare to be shaken. Tomato ketchup has become a favorite among youngsters who indulge in fast foods. That innocent-looking bottle in the fridge has the power to tempt even the pickiest eaters, leading them astray from nutritious vegetables. Mothers often lament that their children prefer flatbreads drowned in ketchup alone, neglecting the essential veggies that are crucial for their well-being. But the dangers run deeper than mere preference. Some unscrupulous manufacturers take shortcuts by replacing tomatoes with cheaper alternatives like white melon and papaya. These deceitful tactics are prevalent in the ketchup served by roadside sandwich vendors, enticing customers with their lower price tags. The quality and hygiene standards during manufacturing and bottling are often compromised, raising concerns about the safety of these products. Moreover, the coloring agents used can trigger allergies, posing a threat to your well-being. The villain lurking within is high fructose corn syrup, a heavily processed and alarmingly unhealthy sweetener. Even if you opt for the finest tomato ketchup, beware that a mere tablespoon packs approximately 30 calories derived mainly from sugar. The nutritional benefits of tomatoes lie in their carotene or vitamin A, vitamin C, and fiber content. However, the manufacturing process subjects the tomatoes to high temperatures, depleting their vitamin content. Additionally, the straining process removes the precious fiber, leaving you with nothing but empty calories and a generous dose of preservatives. It's crucial to exercise caution with tomato ketchup, particularly if you're grappling with obesity, allergies, asthma, high blood pressure, or diabetes. The allure of that tangy red concoction may be strong, but the risks it poses to your health are stronger. So, the next time you reach for that bottle of tomato sauce, remember the hidden dangers that lie within. Number 6. Peanut butter. Get ready to find out the truth about peanut butter. Those childhood memories of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches might be losing their appeal as concerns about peanut allergies and health-conscious choices reshape our nutty preferences. Peanut butter, the staple of American childhood, is facing a new reality. With peanut allergies on the rise, affecting millions of people, the once beloved and affordable spread is losing its mass appeal. Health-conscious consumers are also opting for alternative nut butter like almonds, cashew, or sunflower seed. But are these choices really healthier? Let's dig into the different types of peanut butter. Regular peanut butter contains added sugar and partially hydrogenated oil, while natural peanut butter typically consists of peanuts and sometimes salt. Organic peanut butter is made from pesticide-free, non-genetically modified peanuts. But don't be fooled by all-natural labels, as some varieties may still contain added sugar or alternative oils like palm oil. The problem lies in partially hydrogenated oils, also known as trans fats. These fats lower good cholesterol and raise bad cholesterol, posing risks to heart health. While products can advertise as trans fat-free as long as they contain less than half a gram per serving, it's best to choose peanut butter with peanuts as the only ingredient, without added salt or sugar. But there's more to consider. Peanuts harbor a mold called Aspergillus niger, which produces a toxin called aflatoxin. This toxin can be harmful to the liver, and while measures are taken to minimize contamination, it's wise to choose major brands and discard moldy nuts. Additionally, peanut butter and other nut butter have been subject to recalls due to potential salmonella contamination, not to mention the concerns around pesticides and genetically modified organisms, GMOs. Unless grown organically, peanuts and other nuts may be treated with pesticides and be genetically modified organisms. While there's currently insufficient evidence to claim that non-GMO peanut butter is superior, it's a matter of personal choice. Now it's time for today's subscriber's pick. This picture of how hot dog meat is taken was sent to us. The process of extracting meat for sure does not look appealing at all. Thanks to this video, we now know where the hot dog meat comes from. Do you plan to eat a hot dog again knowing the dark truth? Let us know in the comments below. Yikes. Number 5. Breakfast cereal. Hold on to your cereal spoons because we're about to pour some shocking truth into your breakfast bowl. It turns out that all boxed breakfast cereals are toxic. Yes, you heard that right, even the organic ones. We've been led to believe that a bowl of cereal is a healthy start to the day, but it's all a big fat lie, folks. Let's dive into the dark secrets behind the scenes of cereal manufacturing. To create those delightful shapes like puffs and flakes, the grains undergo a process called extrusion. This involves subjecting them to intense pressure and heat until they liquefy into a slurry. Sounds appetizing, doesn't it? But here's the kicker. This violent and denaturing process renders the proteins in the grains toxic and allergenic. That's right, your beloved boxed breakfast cereal is turning against you. And guess what? Organic boxed cereal, which is often touted as a healthier choice, is even more toxic than its non-organic counterparts. Why? Because organic cereal contains whole grains, which means it has more protein. And as we've just discovered, more protein equals more toxicity. Yikes. So what's a cereal lover to do in the face of this breakfast betrayal? Fear not, there's a solution. Make your own. Take control of your morning routine by crafting your own homemade, toxin-free cereal. With a little creativity and some wholesome ingredients, you can enjoy a truly healthy and nourishing start to your day. Number 4. Casu marzu. Journey to the enchanting island of Sardinia, nestled in the Tyrrhenian Sea, where hidden amidst its breathtaking landscapes, a daring delicacy awaits. Brace yourself for the world's most dangerous cheese, casu marzu, a daring concoction that defies culinary norms and sets hearts racing. Picture the scene. A wheel of fiore sardo, Sardinia's salty pecorino teeming with life. Cheese skipper flies, those audacious culprits, lay their eggs in the cracks, transforming this innocent cheese into a pulsating hive of activity. Maggots hatch, eagerly devouring proteins, and as they wriggle through the paste, they metamorphose it into a creamy delight. Now, hold your breath, for here comes the moment of truth. The cheesemonger cracks open the top, revealing a treasure trove of writhing grubs. Fear not, for the locals have their own traditions. Some spin the cheese through a centrifuge, melding the maggots with the cheese, while others prefer the raw, unadulterated experience. They open their mouths, embracing the daring feast that lies before them. It's not for the faint-hearted, but those who dare to indulge are rewarded with an intense flavor that echoes the Mediterranean pastures and leaves a spicy aftertaste lingering for hours. Some even whisper that this audacious cheese possesses aphrodisiac qualities, while others raise concerns about potential health risks. However, despite its notoriety, no cases of maggot-induced myiasis have been linked to casu marzu. Banned from commercial sale, this forbidden delight has been cherished by the Sardinians for centuries. For some, it's an acquired taste, an adventure only for the boldest palates. The maggot infestation is the spell and delight of this cheese, declares Paolo Solinas, a Sardinian gastronome. While some cringe at the thought, others, raised on a lifetime of robust pecorino, unabashedly revel in its robust allure. Number 3. Microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn, the ultimate movie night companion, may actually pose risks to your health. Brace yourself for these eye-opening facts. Let's start with diacetyl, the culprit behind that artificial butter flavoring. This chemical, commonly found in microwave popcorn, has been linked to lung disease, casting a shadow over your snacking pleasure. But wait, there's more. Microwave popcorn bags are coated with perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, a carcinogenic chemical that raises concerns about cancer risks. As you munch away on those seemingly harmless kernels, beware of the hard, unpopped ones. They can wage a tooth-chipping battle and even cause gum irritation. Ouch! The nutritional nightmare continues. A single bag of microwave popcorn can pack a whopping 26 grams of trans fat and approximately 500 calories. Trans fats, added by manufacturers to enhance taste and prolong shelf life, have been linked to high cholesterol levels and the dreaded coronary heart disease. It's time to pause and reconsider your snacking choices. And let's not forget about tert-butylhydroquinone, the shelf-life extender found in many fast foods, including microwave popcorn. This chemical, known as tertiary butylhydroquinone, comes with a laundry list of side effects from DNA damage to vomiting, nausea, and an increased risk of stomach cancer. Yikes! So next time you're tempted by that seductive aroma and the allure of convenient snacking, remember the hidden dangers of microwave popcorn. Number 2, fast food. Beware, fast food lovers. That tantalizing burger or mouth-watering burrito from your favorite fast food joint might not be as harmless as you think. Brace yourself for a shocking revelation. A recent study has uncovered a dark side to these beloved junk foods, linking them to health issues and even infertility. The study, published in the Journal of Exposure Science and Environmental Epidemiology, examined popular fast food chains and discovered the presence of chemicals like phthalates in the foods and condiments. While most consumers are aware of the high sugar, trans fats, salt, and oil content in fast food, they may not realize that these delectable treats also contain potentially harmful chemicals, according to Lariah Edwards, a postdoctoral scientist at George Washington University. Researchers ordered samples from 6 major fast food chains, including McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut, testing them for 11 plasticizing chemicals. Surprisingly, around 80% of the samples contained phthalates, a class of chemicals used to make plastic more flexible. These chemicals are commonly found in food packaging and gloves, despite their known adverse effects on human health. Previous studies have already suggested a correlation between higher phthalate levels in urine samples and increased consumption of fast food. Phthalates have been linked to reproductive problems and early death, disrupting hormonal function and affecting fertility and child development. The use of these chemicals in edible food presents a serious risk to our health. While one burger might not be deadly, it's crucial to consider overall phthalate exposure. These chemicals can accumulate from various sources, including cosmetics, cleaning products, and fast food. Even though they don't accumulate in the body like per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances chemicals, constant exposure to phthalates from multiple sources poses a concern. It's alarming to note that some of the phthalates found in fast food have been banned in children's toys and childcare objects since 2017, but they still persist in other plastic products. Furthermore, the study discovered a new replacement plasticizer called diterephthalate in 86% of the food samples tested. The health effects of these replacement chemicals are still poorly understood, and they appear to behave similarly to orthophthalates in terms of their impact on hormone receptors. So, next time you're tempted by the convenience and taste of fast food, think twice. Number 1. Processed meat. Prepare to rethink your meat choices as we uncover the truth about processed meat. It's time to face the cold, hard facts about the detrimental effects it can have on your health. You may be familiar with the mouth-watering sausages, nuggets, and bacon that make up the world of processed meat. But behind their tantalizing taste lies a host of harmful chemicals that are absent in fresh meat. Numerous studies have linked processed meat to serious diseases like cancer and heart disease. These findings are not to be taken lightly. It's no wonder that health-conscious individuals have been avoiding processed meat for years. But there's more to the story. It turns out that those who consume high amounts of processed meat often engage in unhealthy lifestyle habits. Smoking and a low intake of fruits and vegetables are common among this group. While studies attempt to account for these factors, the strong and consistent associations between processed meat consumption and chronic diseases persist. Processed meat has been linked to hypertension, heart disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and various types of cancer. Although these studies are observational in nature, the evidence is compelling. Even animal studies support the notion that processed meat increases the risk of bowel cancer. Now let's talk about the harmful chemicals lurking in processed meat. Nitrite, a common additive, can form cancer-causing substances called N-nitroso compounds. Nitrosamines, the most extensively studied of these compounds, are predominantly found in processed meat and can be formed when exposed to high heat during cooking. Smoking meat, an age-old preservation method, leads to the formation of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, which can be carcinogenic. The burning of wood or charcoal and the charring of meat contribute to the accumulation of PAHs on smoked and grilled meat. It's time to make informed choices about the meat we consume. The catchy slogans and enticing flavors of processed meat mask a range of health risks. Let's prioritize our well-being and consider healthier alternatives. Your body will thank you for it. We hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.